it's LaDonna with Happy-go-Lowery's Creations, and we are going to finish up where we started the other day. We are actually going to do the little elf that goes with our tree and deer. I just love this little deer. He's so dang darn cute, y'all. I am not sure why I just find him just as cute as can be, but I do. I do, so. But, I hope everyone is having a good day. No one is too upset about the election, because you know what? If you voted, you did all that you can do. That is all that anyone can ask of you. Elf and Reindeer. So this is called the Elf and Reindeer. So I'm going to quickly put this in. No, I'll try again. Sometimes I forget what the holy heck I'm doing. Transfer of Elf and Reindeer. And let me just tell you, I think it's so cute. Look at him. Just look at how cute he is. And the two of these together, look at this. Is that not so adorable? I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't like my hair tonight. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I don't like it. Chubby surface. Chunky, I don't know what we call this one, but I'm going to quickly share this out so that if anybody is interested, they can check it out, and we will just go from there, because you know, some people like to watch and some people, you know, so I just try and have everybody watch, because you know what, if you don't want to watch, if you're invited, it doesn't mean you have to accept it, but I just like to have, you know, a little bit of fun, have some people pop on here and there, because it's a good time, y'all. So, let's get here, and we can, I was looking for someone to add, and my brain just went like, I don't know, who am I looking for? Yeah. So, that's how it goes sometimes. So, you're going to, hey Donna, hey Celine, how are you? So these are the little ones that we did the other day. And yes, you can see I went in and tweaked his eyes just a little bit. I took my white new Sharpie and I added a little bit to that as well. So these are the Sharpies that you can write on anything. And I like, because if you just do like a little bit, it's like a little highlight that you can add. And it does make a huge difference. I think it just makes a huge difference. And you know, it's just that little cuteness. That little bit can add a lot to it by just doing that little bit. So look at this. So I wanted these a little darker. Hey Tracy. Hey Cookie 19 ML. So look at that. Do do you see how dang darn cute that is? And by adding those little white highlights, it just makes it pop a little bit. So, hey Tammy, how are you? And then this is the tree we did. We first painted the background green, and then the white part is the transfer. So when you order this transfer, you get the elf, the deer, and then like some Christmas greens. And then if you want the tree, this is what the tree transfer looks like. This would look really pretty on glass. And then you put the Epsom salt in it and then put like a candle down inside of there. That would be really pretty. So we're going to move him off to the side. And we are going to grab him. And now we're going to do a little bit more detailing on him. Because I want him to... Remember, if you can't get it to start, roll it a little bit. And if, like this one actually has a good background color. Some of them are very similar. So I just put a B so I know that that's the back of my backing sheet. So if you guys are new to chalk, put new down. And what this is that it is like a silk screen transfer. So you can see right here, there's a little bit of fabric in there. That's silk screen. So that is why we use our chalk paste that is meant to go through this. And why you use a squeegee and not a paintbrush to push it through. Like you're not gonna, like when you do a regular stencil, you would, oh, here, look, I actually have a stencil brush. You pounce it. Oh, this one has glitter on it. You would pounce it and do it more of a, like a dry brushing too. That is not how this is done. This is done so much easier. So we're going to pull this off. And the reason I just fuzz that is so that any of the, to make it a little extra sticky so that it will release from the surface. Now I just want to make sure there are no air bubbles, and that is what I'm trying to do, is push out the air bubbles. So take a few extra minutes. You're not in a rush to get this done. And especially if you guys are doing it at home, you're not doing it in front of the camera. So you can... Why do people always message me when I'm going live? So that you can get it a good transfer. You just want your paste to transfer easily. And you know what? I'm actually gonna pull my laptop over here for a quick second. And actually want to see how much detail they put into him and which color they used for. They used bumblebee paste for his hair, and then they used the dune paste for his skin. And then they used red and blue. We might do, of course, red and green. But I need to find, I don't know if I have dune. And if I don't have dune, I might have to make up some. Okay, so this is bumblebee. This is not dune, but I don't know. I don't know if I have dune. So I'm looking quickly through. really thought I had some of my crap together for tonight, but evidently I still don't have crap together for tonight. I hate that when I'm halfway ready and... Okay, no, that's Storm. Wisteria. Dear Diary. I might not have Dune. I didn't realize I didn't have Dune. So we'll make it up as we go. So to do his face, we're going to take Dune and vanilla, and we're going to mix it together so that I can do his face. Hey Denise, how are you? Tammy, did you work today? I was really glad to see that it was not. And now I can already tell I have too much, but it's really hard to get that very small amount that you will need. And then we're going to take some. So Samuel, your name comes up as one, but your name is really, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I do not want to butcher your name, I'm sorry. So we're just going to take this, and we need to lighten this up. And you can see that I took a very, very, very small amount of that, and we're going to have to add more vanilla because it is like just way too dark. So we're just going to see how the two different colors. So it's going to be mostly white around here, but you're going to get like his mouth and eyes, and that in his ears will be that more like just an outline. And we're actually going to go in and do this. And then I think I put the pink away. I want a little pink for his mouth. Where did I put pink? The ballerine slipper. Because you do it in the colors that you want. So we're going to do his little ear over here. And then it's just the outline of his face. We'll have it. And you can always go back in and add, like I want just a little pink to the mouth, so I'm just doing like a little bit there. But I will do his eyes later with that one Sharpie that I have. So we're going to go in here. I will be doing the train probably this week as well. These are silicone, so you can just easily wipe these off. Don't forget, we have Black Friday going on with chalk right now. Who doesn't love Black Friday specials? Look at that color. Ooh, he's going to have some bright hair, let me just tell you. Woo! Dude is going to have some bright colored hair. His hair is like, woo. Now, seriously, I should have did his face probably almost last, but it's okay. That little bit of his little hair over here. So the reason why I should have did his hair and face last is because I know that, well, look how cool that train looks back there. But we got the pieces of the train to do, to go with this. The reason that I should have did this is because this is the paste, and paste dries quicker than the shimmer. But look, you can already get a little bit to see what we're doing. So I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to take my old card and I am going to smooth this back down. Make sure we have no air bubbles, because air bubbles are not your friend when you silk screen. So take your time to make sure that you get it perfect. Now, I know when you look, you see you're only going to be doing where there's the white. So you're going to have like these little white lines that go in between here. And then the same for like the candy cane. So you want to do the candy cane in the red, and then it'll leave the white spots. So it'll make it easier for you. Because, yeah. So we are going to go, and I'm in the debate. Do we do, not Jolene. Where are you? Are you my crimson? Oh, you're Jolene. Where in the H is my crimson? I lost my crimson. So they actually use, this is Bite Me, which is more red. Then we have our Shimmer Crimson and Jolene. Which of these three do you think we should do for, I think Bite Me should be for the candy cane, but which one of these should we do for the elf? So we're going to do Bite Me for the candy cane. That was the saying I like to use a lot. It's Bite Me. It's for when you're not happy with someone, you can just be like, bite me. So in your own way, you're telling them off without, you know, really saying and coming across bad. So now we're going to carefully come down here. And we're going to just get that little bit right there. Just have a little patience, which we all know that is something that I have been working on. I'm telling you, it is really hard for me sometimes to have patience. It is just so hard. Where in the heck is my friend Kim? I do not know where in the heck that chick is. Normally she comes on right away. But evidently she doesn't want to come on tonight. Look at that stupid hair. Tried some different hair products. It just feels like it's like doing one at once. And, you know, that is not what I like. I don't like that, so. I don't know if she saw that I'm live. And the reason that I like it when she's on, because she takes care of my YouTube channel for me. Because unfortunately, we have had some people not be nice on YouTube. Okay, so we're not going to quite do it the way that they show it, but, because, you know, that's me. We are going to do his little bell in the disco. I don't know what it's been like lately. I got a really nice pillowcase from my sister, And for the longest time, my hair was like not misbehaving when I woke up in the morning. But let me tell you, the last couple mornings, it has been like huge mess all over. And so I either have to wet it, and then of course that means dry it because it's been a little too chilly to go out with wet hair, because I don't like wet hair. So I almost think Jolene might be too pinky, but the crimson might be more the way I like it. So we're going to try this shimmer crimson. Get my little shimmer smelling for the day. So we're going to come down here and look how nice this goes on. Oh my gosh. It goes on so super nice. I watched my first, which is really weird for me, but I watched my first Hallmark movie the other day, and I was like, oh, I want to bake cookies now. And I'm like, ugh. Problem is, I could make up part of the dough, and I could freeze half of it. Because I don't know if my son is coming this year or not. I don't know. Like, I know they plan on it, but things can change with their weather and health and everything. So, that is one gift that my son likes from his mother. The one thing that he does like that I make. So, it's like really weird. So I'm like, I can't tell, like all of a sudden my comments disappeared on my tablet. So I need to get this hair off my face. So I'm like so warm, but I don't like it to look too flat. So, and then we are going to, you don't have to lift and peel for this one because it is shimmer, but I want to show you this. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to come down here, and he's going to be traditional. He's going to be red and green, so we are using Shimmer Forest. And we are going to do his outfit in the Shimmer Forest, and we are actually going to use the multi-tool up near the top here because I don't want to get it like on his chin, but yet I want to get it pretty dang close so you can see where his outfit starts. Now, I'm trying to debate on how many of you collect, which I never realized how big the nutcracker thing was. How many of you collect nutcrackers? Like I have nutcrackers, like 2 different nutcracker, transfers. So I was thinking of doing, like you see some that are traditional, like with the reds and greens and everything. And then you see some of the newer look that they just do like a straight one color. I can't decide what I want. Because I'll tell you, that'll be a lot of work. And then I think we'll make his shoes green as well. And then we'll do a different green for the pine greens here. I hope I can find some pine greens again this year to put on my balcony. Last year someone trimmed a whole bunch of their evergreens like around Thanksgiving, I think. And my neighbor, she went and picked them up because I had texted her. It was her day off, and I texted her, hey, guess what? You're never going to believe that I found evergreens. And so she went and picked them up, and then we did hers first, and then we took what was left, I took and put upstairs in my flower pots, and then I put white lights in them. And I liked how that turned out. And I think all the trees that my sister had to take down, hers were probably all like maples and not the birch trees, but the other ones that look like a birch. And when they had their sewer fixed and stuff, so now we're going to go in and add the other green down here. I thought I did a good job on cleaning all my tools, and I did most of them, and then I missed a few. I was like, damn it, Donna. So we're doing a brighter, I don't even remember what this one is called. Oh, Scout. We are doing Scout for the pines. And then we'll put some more red in there. You guys are so quiet tonight. You know, don't make me talk the whole time, because you know what'll happen. That'll set off my coughing. And I'd really prefer not to start that coughing. I do have my beverage over here, which of course is black raspberry water, because that is my beverage of choice of late. And like having that little bit. And I think he might actually be done. And then we'll go in and take our one Sharpies, and we will do a little extra on him. So these are supposed to look like the retro ones. Those of you that are 50 plus, you'll know that these were how our characters looked before. Look at them. Aren't they so cute? See, look at that. And then look, if you have, is that not so cool? Is that not so cool? So we're gonna move this one out of here. And then, oh, I need, these were the best things that I ever bought. I'm going to go up here and just do this little line there, so it just gives that little bit more. And then of course I'm going to do his eyes, and I want to do his belt, and we could do white puff paint again on his, oops, hang on, I just dropped it. Down here. So we're going to come through and do, oh, you just had to, ooh, son of a buck. I'll have to fix that now. You should always make sure that you get that bubble out. That is nice. Yeah, sometimes I'm cleaning and I'm like, man, there's no one here to help me clean. Especially when I'm doing my not so favorite job of cleaning the bathroom. And the kitty litter that's in there. Hate doing kitty litter. And I will not pay $600 for those big automatic kitty litter things. I will not pay that. No, no, and no. So you can see, do you see how that adds that little bit? So now we're going to go back through and we are going to watercolor. We're going to do his hair. Oh, she made it the mess in the living room, huh? So now we're going to go in and just do some little brush strokes for his hair. We're just going to carefully do this. I like it that chalk gives you the option that if you wanted it filled in, you can fill it in, or you can leave it as is. Y'all didn't see, but I just put my finger in there. Damn it, Donna Jean. So you can see that. Just that nice little look on there. And then I'm going to clean our brush. And then we're going to take, aww. She says, boo, how cute is that? How old is she? I want just like a very small amount of pink in here. So I want it to look like he's just a little on the cold side. Almost 14 months. Oh, that cute age. So I'm going to go in here and underneath the eye area, we're just going to give him some cheeks because he's cold. He's been outside. Yeah, he was outside. He's cold. Just define his hand a little bit over here. Okay, so this is where we are. Before I do his eyes, I will dry him, but I want to show you, I have a tube here, and I just need to find the lights. There's a light and a big Christmas. I want to do like the North Pole. And I didn't think I would have time, so I didn't get it out. So give me just a second. hit the North Pole. And paper. And then I'll show you how we can do the North Pole here. Where are my scissors? Look over where they actually belong. I saw someone do this on a reel, and I don't know if it was a Facebook reel or what, because I'm watching in the middle of the night, because that's what I do when I can't sleep. And I don't know, maybe we want this white. Need to move that so it doesn't get messed up. So we need our Much Podge, our Snow White, and then we need to have our I keep forgetting to put things down on here so I don't make a huge mess of my board, but I do it all the time lately. Man, it is not showing comments all of a sudden again. I don't understand that. Not much first. So first we're just going to go in here and we are going to paint this. And then I gotta find the good set of lights that I bought for this. I bought one that has like a timer on it, which I wasn't sure if I was using this one or and it's probably actually up there in my container of lights. I've been trying really hard to, when I find something, to put things away. But I will tell you, it doesn't always happen. I wish. But it doesn't. So, put the lid on there. So what we're going to do is to take this off. Hey, Melissa. And this is so close to fitting. Like so close. So I'm just going to have to loosen that. So we're going to put this. So Melissa, this is what we did. This is the one we did tonight. And then on Monday night, we did this with this. So we are letting this one dry a little bit before we tweak the eyes and stuff. We're putting the base on here, and then what we will do is we're going to take this paper and we're going to wrap it around. And I need scissors again. This is called the Candy Cane Stripe Foil. This piece of paper cost me $2. But it was on sale, so I guess I can't complain. So we're just going to measure where this goes. I was looking for like the reversible wrapping paper. This year I have not seen any, and what I did find was like $27 for 4 rolls of wrapping paper. Because I like that, because you can use it, and like I try and buy like 2 different rolls, one for each granddaughter, and then when you turn it on the inside, it has the other color in there, right? So this is stiff paper, so I'm going to kind of try and coax it and roll it to start with. And I don't know if that bulb is going to be too big. I wonder if... Oh, but see, I don't like the base of this one. Because see how much bigger that is? I'd have to figure out that. Because I don't know if it's sitting on here would look okay. Because then I would just put lights inside of here. Melissa, how is your son doing? So we're going to start with the rough edge. And let me move this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to Mod Podge. Mod Podge. I wonder, I should look up why it's called Mod Podge. Is it for someone's name or what? But I don't like Mod Podge. I don't like the name. It sounds, I feel like I sound stupid when I say it. Mod Podge. Podge Mod. So, because this is pretty thick paper, you really want to make sure that you are putting enough down so that it can adhere. And then we're going to take this close to the edge. And then we are going to roll this. And you're going to have 3 hands. And that is why you have the little clippies. So you can clip it. Right? Clip it down here. Clip it. And you want to make sure that it's like tight. You don't want it to have it loose. So I'm just going to put another clip so that I can work with this. Okay. And then we're going to go back in here and we're going to add that Mod Podge. Podge Mod. So has anyone put their tree up yet? I am watching all these reels of men being scared for the day after Halloween, of having to get up in the attic and getting the Christmas stuff down. And I thought, man, I never really started until like, it wasn't until like 2016, 17 that I knew I had to work Black Friday, which I almost always had to because of retail, right? And I wasn't going to get a day off for quite a while, and I'm like, well, when am I supposed to put up my tree and stuff? So that year, the mall actually gave stores options to close on Thanksgiving, and my store closed. And I thought, well, if you're going to do it, I guess you better get in gear and get it going, because when are you going to be able to get it done? So, otherwise, I never started putting mine up until after the 5th of December, because that's when my dad would allow my mom to do it, because that was their wedding anniversary. And he always said they had to wait. And I just want you guys to know I'm not seeing comments, so if you are talking back to me, I really appreciate it, because that's what Facebook is always looking for. But for some reason I am not seeing comments. I so hate it when Facebook does that. And I think I'm going to try and just get a little extra right in here, so that this will seal tightly. And then I'm going to put the little clip on there to hopefully make it do. So then you guys tell me, do you want it this way with the big clear bulb, or do you think we should do the shorter one with the base on it? But I'm actually going to roll this a little to try and get it to stick on here. Okay, so throw that paintbrush in there. And then we will dry this. And I will not glue this until I figure out which light bulb thing to do. Because you thread the lights up through your North Pole and up to your light. So I'm going to try and rush this a little bit so that we can keep moving on here. When you guys come on, say hi too. Tell me where you're at. I'm always curious about weather everywhere else is having. I know somebody on a different live today I was watching, they're like, oh, we had snow, and I thought, wow. In 2020, my granddaughters were visiting, and sorry. We had 66 degrees, and we were out blowing bubbles on the balcony. So I know the puff paint is not dry, but whoo, I almost painted his eyes really, really blue. Well, we're at time. Come on, get your crap together here. Use a little black. Ooh, I wonder if I have a pretty brown, so it wouldn't be so harsh. Wow, how weird is that? They don't give you a brown. Well, what the hell? Those are oil-based ones. I don't want them. We'll just have to do it in the black. Hey, Diane. You're 65 down there? Diane, did you get all this lovely rain that we have got? My son in Missouri has got a crap load of rain down by him. I gotta see which pair of glasses is better for doing his eyes. No, I almost think I want the other ones. So don't forget, you guys, it's still Black Friday. It's still the same specials that I talked about last week. I'm almost afraid to do his eyes. I need to be not so heavy-handed on them. I can tell you, having bifocals and just cheater readers, sometimes they do not work well. And sometimes you just gotta say, screw it and freehand it. do. Jason is doing okay today, not great. He has some friends that are really worried and concerned about the election, and he's like, I don't understand, I don't know how to help him. And I'm like, you know what? I said, you know, the election is what it is. And what I would tell your friends is to try and control what they can and not worry about what they can't control. And he has friends that don't, I don't know the correct term, so forgive me, but they don't consider, when they say, you know, like, are you a he, she, or they, they're a they. And they are concerned that some of their rights and stuff might be taken away. And I told him, I said, you've got to tell your friends they can't worry about everything because it'll only make you sick. I said, you know, unfortunately, it is what it is, and you will make yourself sick if you try and wish to change things and that. I said, you can't do that. I said, you just can't. So that's hard for some of his friends and some of the, you know, younger generations. It's the first time they've got to vote, and they're, you know, like, some of them are quite upset about who won, who didn't win, and, like, you know, it's like, so, what do you guys think? Did they screw up on the eyes, or did they look okay? So, we gotta stand this one up over here. So, I can grab, did I leave the lights? I thought I had got the lights out, but then I was trying to clean up my craft area, and I think I might have put those lights away. So let me just take a quick peek. Let's see. Well, I think I actually put them away. I've been trying to get butter, but we all know how that goes sometimes, right? I need to see if I got the right lights in here. Batteries, no, these are not the ones that I want. I might just have to do one of these. This one is a timer, but that's a lot of lights. I don't know if I want to waste all those lights going up in there, because that I could put on a wreath. And those are the snowflakes. Those are the icicles, so I don't think those ones will work. Bunnies, I don't think so either, right? We got some batteries, so we'll just use these, and then if I find them, I will switch them out. Because I had thought I had found a small pack of lights with a battery on it, or a timer. So then you'll thread your lights to go down inside of here. Yep, we can't change it, and maybe, you know, I mean, there's things that I liked about both parties, and there's things that I hate about both parties, so it is what it is. And I was telling my son the one year that when his dad was still alive, I said, you know, they were all talking about, oh, it's going to be another deal with the gas and everything. And I said, Jason, I was around when gas, like when I remember putting gas in my car, not, you know, like when my dad would put gas in the car. I said, I remember gas being at 89 cents. I said gas, 89 cents a gallon. And I said, and people were so upset and worried when the president got elected and gas went up to, the first time went up to over $1. And he's like, well, what did you do? I said, well, there's nothing you can do. You need gas. You got to go to work. And I said, we used to buy 6 packs of soda for less than $2. And you could tell that he was like, wow. And I said, yeah. I said, you know, there's not a lot you can do about that. You just do what you can. Try and put a little extra maybe into savings just to make sure. With him being on Social Security, he's worried about that. And it's like, well, it is what it is. So maybe food prices will go down or something good. Because I don't know about you guys. Like, I remember going to the grocery store, and if you spent $100, your cart was jam-packed full. Now when I go into Walmart, well, I should double check these lights. Oh, frickin' frack. Look what color these ones are. I don't know if I want the red ones, but for right now they'll work. So what you will do is you'll glue the base down. Now I'm not going to for sure because I don't think I want red. So if you would do it this way, I'll just put these lights inside of here and you can see how these ones would look. See, like this are images from like when I watched Toy Story, and you know how they got up to the North Pole, him and his son, how I picture things. So like this. And then I would, of course, center it. And then I would probably put like some like mini garland around here just to dress it up. Or we could do, see, this is where the white lights would have to be in there. Yeah, like Jason didn't remember that gas was, and not long ago, gas was almost at $4. When I was going to Country USA, so you know that was a while ago, gas was at almost $4 then. And like I remember having a fit when gas went to when gas went up to $1.89, I was like worrying, like, how am I going to pay for this? So, tell me, do you like bulb 1 or do you prefer bulb 2? You guys tell me what you think. Because then what I will do is, once I get the right lights, which now I got to go and look, where did I put them? Because evidently I didn't put them back in the right spot. Which makes me mad because I really had thought I had put them away. I will put like faux snow on here. So this bulb instead. Okay, let's just quick switch these out. Now you could cut the side of this with, what are these things? Wire cutters. Evidently I didn't put my wire cutters away either. Well, what the H, Donna Jean? You know what? I'm probably staring right at them. And I just, you know, I'm just blind. But you can also take like your glue gun and you can melt this down a little bit. So then you'll take, so it will fit on here nicely. And then put that light back down in there. Not that it matters, but okay, so you have the North Pole like this. Then that way you can cover up this with like faux snow. And then, hang on. Put your little elf out here. And you have your little deer here. And then you have your tree back here. And you can actually space these a little bit so that you could maybe get. I almost think this is too tall, that I should cut it down a little bit. But yeah. Hope that you guys like how this turned out. I will find the right lights to put in here, melt the side of it so that you don't see the wire. And then I think I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. I just think that this is too tall. But see how you can make a whole cute little scene? I love this. I absolutely love it. And you could actually put like the deer like a little bit in front of it. Like here, I'm just trying to get it so that you guys can see in the on the camera. But you can see that. Look at that. Is that not so stinking cute? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tonight. Now I'm curious what I did with all my stuff. But the set is still available. That you can get it on. See, I knew that I was like, look. I'm telling you sometimes, you guys. Ooh, I don't want him to fall yet because his, the puff paint is not dry. So if you cannot go in here and clip this a little bit, actually, you don't need that one. Yeah, you need the cap. Then get your glue gun on and then just touch your glue gun a few times to it so it'll soften it, or take your heat tool and go in there, or you can just keep going over it and over it and over it, and it'll soften it enough so that you can make a little cut in it. And then you can, because I can tell you, oh, not strong enough. But that will make it so that the lights fit in there better. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll put these ones back up and then I will finish that and send you guys a little picture. You guys have a great night. Don't forget, if you want any information on this stuff, let me know. I can get everything together in what we call a cart link, so that you don't have to go running all over looking for the right colors or anything. And then Right now, we still have with every, let me tell you because I want to read it, so I make sure. We have a set of 2 quilted oven mitts free with every $50 purchase. Color of the month is Study Hall, which is a little bit of a pinky peachy orange. We have select transfers that are still on sale at 50% off your price. So like Cindy is a Perks member, so she gets 30% off. She would get 30 plus the 50% off select transfers and surfaces. So we do have all of our C, D's, and E size transfers are 50% off. And to join the Perks Club right now, instead of paying $20, you pay $10, and then next month you get a $20 product credit. So how much fun is that? Hope that you guys like this all, and that you will come back and see me. Don't forget, I am not on tomorrow at all unless I come on during the day, because all my favorite TV shows are on, and I like to take one day to just do that. Oh, I know, like packages, they said, are going out of the warehouse really fast right now, so you should be getting yours. And don't forget, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Don't forget to please like, share, and not like, send me some love. Send me some hearts. You guys know how to do that, right? You tap your screen and it will send like hearts up. And then Facebook sees that and they're like, ooh, she's got someone sending her hearts. So that is always like a good thing too. You guys have a great night. I'm looking for my stylus so I can close this out, because you know I can't reach to turn it off. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Oh my gosh, Friday. It's almost Friday. God, I need 2 days to sleep, but you guys have a great night, and I will chit chat with y'all later. This is LaDonna with Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. Bye now.